Alright, I was a little bit better this morning. Oh, my cross. I'm outside in the burbs, going to the mall to get a new iPad wire, because apparently something about the wire, the fire wire that connects to the iPad to the USB, it recharges, like it charges my iPad, but it doesn't it's not recognized on my computer. And I tried a few things, and then as I was searching, the consensus seemed to be that you have to get a new wire. Okay, my wire is beat up. It's 3 years old, and it's got like duct tape on it and everything, so maybe. I tried even putting in Windows updates that didn't get updated previously, and then it didn't work either. So here I am, before going to the funeral home to deal with my dad's burial. I don't have a picture of him, at least nothing in paper. I'd have to look, you know. He never took any pictures, and all the pictures that were left at the house when my father sold it, I mean, they're gone with it. So that's that. I may have some digital pictures though. I'll take care of it at another time. So I wanted to talk about, I mentioned that I'm going to Chicago in about a week and a half or 2 weeks, end of October, to meet with my ex, off and on ex for 21 years. And he mentioned something when we were talking. Like, I already figured out he's just like my dad. And I'm like, you know, oh wait, hold it, dust on the lens. Let me just fix this up a bit. Okay, it'll do. You know, I figured that I could kind of deal with him now, because I know how he is, and I know he's not going to change, and I'm not going to change, and we kind of care for each other a lot, and we always go back to each other. He'll call me every few years, or I'll call him, and we kind of take off from where we started, which, I won't lie, it's pretty amazing. I don't have that with anybody. People who try to take up with me, add me to Facebook, that they know me from school and everything, I'm not into it, you know. It's like, you quit it, you lose it, pal or girl. So what he mentioned had me thinking, and I think it was pretty true, that he couldn't date it. Every other boyfriend failed. Every time he dated afterwards failed, because he couldn't get over me. And I think the same thing goes for me. You know? And I don't know why that is. What came to my mind is that I realized that a lot of the people I've been trying to hit up on OkCupid, and people that I meet already have this baggage. Maybe they're in the same situation as myself, and they have someone that they can't get over. And so everything else gets fallen to the wayside. When I met David, I'll call him David, I was 28, he was 32, although he said he was 29. So he was my second boyfriend, but this official boyfriend, and I think that it's an impressionable time, I think, you know. I have to figure out more about that. Why is that you can't let go of someone that you really care about? How they make such a mark on you. I always thought it was like narcissistic abuse, and I'm aware of it now, and you know, we're both, well, he had said that we needed time to grow and grow up and be less stubborn and all that stuff, and I think that's true too. I think we're both pretty much strong characters, and I think also just to kind of see what it is that we want and how, you know. The last guy I dated in Toronto, I mean, I do love him. But there was things he wasn't taking care of himself. And that's a big issue. And whereas with David, I mean, we're at the same place, maybe financially or in our lives. We both have a place to live, although I'm looking for a complete change in place to work, you know, but we seem to be both at the same life point. So I think that's a main key. And we get along. But we're both stubborn, so I mean, I'll have to get a place to be so we can take a distance. That is our dynamic, you know? And that's not going to change. We're not going to get any better, you know? It is what it is, and we accept it, and that's time to stop looking at the greener grass everywhere else, you know what I mean? So, I'm happy with that. We will see what happens from there.